some reason people think I was the one who would attack Seth. Seth has shown me so many things about this business. As for his condition, he was taken to the hospital and he will have to relinquish the World Heavyweight Championship.
Bron, I have a proposal for you. You and me versus the idiots Jey Uso and CM Punk. The two winners of the match face each other next week. And then the winner of that match will face someone from Raw to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Tonight, in our main event, Gunther will be facing Bron Breakker, and the winner will go on to face Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship. This, of course, is all happening because World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins was injured last week on the Monday Night Raw after Saturday night's main event, where he won the World Heavyweight Championship. We were supposed to receive a profile tonight on the Unsub, as this is being ruled as an assault from Drew McIntyre. Now, we were supposed to receive the profile from him since he does have a degree in criminology, but due to his ongoing feud with Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline, CM Punk instead will be given the profile.
Bomb from Gunther to CM Punk. 1, 2, 3. Gunther just won the match for him and Bron Breakker.
So as we said, here is CM Punk ready to give us the profile, as this is a pretty serious crime that has been committed. We do not know anything about the attacker besides what we have in the video. Punk is going to analyze that and give us some clues.
This is what they got me doing now. You bring the best wrestler in the world to WWE and he's doing detective work. I'm no Clifton Wooldridge, but I know a lot about the inner workings of this business. So I can say that the attacker is likely a wrestler, producer, or another staff of WWE personnel, because no one else would have access to the parking lot. I mean, look at the doors. They're closed, meaning he's been in the facility for a while. Plus, he knew there would be no one around at the time he attacked Seth. When is a superstar ever alone? Especially when they've already entered the arena. Now, judging by the size of the man, he certainly has an athletic background. Obviously, he has brown hair and is probably between 6'0" and 6'2", though he has boots, making it hard to tell. What's most telling is how calm he was. He attacked for exactly 30 seconds before he ran away. He knew exactly how much time he had before other superstars would be arriving, which leads me to think he's one of us. If I had to take a guess, he's a superstar with a motive, as he probably has something to gain from attacking Seth Rollins.
I'm not usually one to get involved in stuff like this, but I can't help but notice you're a perfect match to the unsub we're dealing with. You knew you were never going to become champion with Seth holding the title, so you put on a mask and ambushed him, didn't you?
Bronson Reed thinks CM Punk, and CM Punk is attacking Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed was saying that CM Punk, that he fits the description of the attacker. And look at Bronson now, turning the momentum around, power bomb to CM Punk. Bronson Reed put CM Punk down. One of these women is walking out as the inaugural Women's United States Championship. Tiffany showcasing her power right there, backing Io Sky into the corner. Walking his arm. I was going to say Naomi. Naomi. Oh, she's behind her. Move from Naomi to... and look at this cartwheel Alabama slam, and Tiffany Stratton beats Io Sky. So Tiffany Stratton is the first ever Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Rhea, before you go out there tonight.
I know. I saw what Naomi did to you on Friday, costing you the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Don't worry about it. When I handle her tonight, She won't even think about interfering in your match tonight.
Thank you, Rhea.
Look at this. Riptide from Rhea Ripley going for the cover now. And that is it. Nowhere else are you going to find the Women's Intercontinental Championship being the main event of a show. But here in this Legacy universe, this is a storyline driven universe. Stomp from Io Sky outside. Leg drop on the outside. The uppercut from Io Sky right there. Rolls Tiffany over. 1, 2. Kick out from Tiffany Stratton. Drop kick to Tiffany Stratton in this Legacy series with punch from Tiffany. And Tiffany punching Io Sky in the corner. Throws her out. And look at this. What kind of move was that? And it's good enough for her to retain the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Clear, that's her statement, that's her motto, that's what she wants everybody. Look at that. Clothesline, Sky and Naomi feeling it right now. And they're trading blows right here. These two women, Io Sky catches her elbow chop. Io Sky throwing her, and Naomi is just going to duck. Naomi is exiting the ring, and looks like she's walking out. Naomi is gonna abandon this match. Io Sky going out after, and Naomi sucker punch, pure adrenaline. Springboard dropkick misses from Naomi. Io Sky barely dodging it. Last second reaction, and she's going forearm, flying forearm to Naomi. Look at this. Missile DDT. Look at this. STO from Io Sky. Io Sky with the code of silence, and Io Sky beats Naomi. Io Sky glad to finally get a win again in this Legacy series, putting away Naomi, someone who has been thorn on her side and a nuisance on her mind. So Io Sky finally happy to be done with dealing with Naomi. And here we go. It is time for the main event, what we've been looking forward to all week long.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by the wise man, Paul Heyman, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Bron Breakker. Just amazing how he's able to have a chance to main event SummerSlam for the World Heavyweight Championship when it looked like Seth Rollins won the World Heavyweight Championship at Saturday night's main event, and it looked like Bron Breakker was going to be in the background of this, like he was going to be there for the ride, like he was going to be the one helping Seth. But due to Seth Rollins being mysteriously attacked by someone who we now know is a fellow WWE superstar, Bron Breakker has this chance to become the main eventer, to become the World Heavyweight Champion. He's main eventing SmackDown, right? This is a big deal for him, and this is the biggest match he has had in his career. But if he wants to become World Heavyweight Champion, he is going to have to defeat this man. Former World Heavyweight Champion himself, none other than the Ring General.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 250 pounds,
Gunther, one of the most imposing, feared superstars in this Legacy series. Gunther is a perfect 4-0, having won Team World versus Team USA. He gave them the victory there. You can say Drew McIntyre did, but Gunther played a pretty big part in that. He's defeated other superstars since then, right? He won in the tag team match with Bron Breakker last week against Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. So, not Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso and CM Punk, I mean. So Gunther, he's undefeated. He's a perfect 4-0. And he's got a chance right here. If he wins, he's going to be main eventing SummerSlam. And that's cool because Gunther, he won those matches outside of the championship picture. Bron Breakker won his 2 matches. He's 2-0 outside of the championship picture. But since these 2 men have just such a good record, they are going against each other for the world title. They were not thrusted in this. Look at Gunther with this waist lock around Bron Breakker, holding him, getting that good grip. Gunther not letting go. Usually Bron Breakker would never be in this situation. He would never, because he's just so strong. But Gunther now with the roll-up. Referee going to pin. Bron Breakker is able to kick out. We're expecting a great match from these 2. A knee drop from Gunther. Bron Breakker is not someone you should take light, but Gunther is someone who's pretty disrespectful right there with the knee. And another. And look at this. A 3rd knee. Gunther has been very successful. He's spent more time in WWE with the championship than without. He knows what he's dealing with here. Look at this. Look at Bron Breakker with this wrestling ability, taking down Gunther, just showing off some speed right there. Former football player, Bron Breakker knows how to get down. He knows how to waste his opponents and put him down. And Bron Breakker with his collar and elbow tie up with Gunther. And Bron Breakker from behind now got a hold of him. And Gunther with the snapmare takes him down. Chin lock right here. He's got it locked in. His hands are locked in. Bron Breakker and try to wrestle out of this, try to find a way to escape Gunther's headlock. And he's got to find a way. Knee to the back of Bron Breakker. Foot stomp. Gunther is feeling, just like he's got a lot of energy right here. Look at this, trying to put Bron Breakker away already with the powerbomb. Powerbomb to Bron Breakker. And he kicks out at 2. What resiliency by Bron Breakker, able to kick out, and Gunther continuing the attack. But Bron Breakker with a reversal right there. Bron's back on his feet. And look at this, with Gunther on his shoulders. The gut buster from Bron Breakker. Don't mind the kendo stick in the back from Paul Heyman. Referee is distracted, and Bron Breakker with the spear to the back, a shoulder thrust right there, and going for the pin right now. Bron Breakker, kick out from Gunther. He got to touch the ropes right there in that kick out. So pin would have been broken up anyway. The body slam from Bron Breakker. Kick to the midsection. And look at this. Bron Breakker with the camel clutch. But Gunther's long legs able to reach the bottom rope. Bron Breakker not accounting for Gunther's height. Gunther is about 6'5", if you don't know. Like, he is one tall dude. He could be in the NBA probably if he didn't pursue wrestling. But wrestling is his love. That's what his whole passion, his whole character is built around wrestling. And here, Bron Breakker looking to put him away for good, because Bron Breakker is hungry. He is on the main roster ever since he came up from NXT years ago. He wants to win the gold. He wants to be the future of WWE. He wants to be the face of WWE, similar to how John Cena was. A spear from Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker with a second spear straight to the midsection. And Bron Breakker has punched his ticket to SummerSlam. Gunther, someone who we did not think would ever lose in WWE in this Legacy Series, started a perfect 4-0, the longest win streak of anyone in this Legacy Series. But Bron Breakker testing him, pushing him to his limits. Gut buster, distraction from Paul Heyman, got away with a dirty shot to the kidney right there. Bron Breakker capitalizing off Paul Heyman's distraction, capitalizing off Seth Rollins being injured potentially. No, if he does win the World Heavyweight Championship, and Bron Breakker could be joining the likes of Bronson Reed in bringing gold to this Revolution stable. Bron Breakker, what a win for him.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
So SummerSlam, August 2nd and August 3rd, Bron Breakker will be facing Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. Bron Breakker could be the next World Heavyweight Champion.